think it's time for a Fishroom update. YouTube, Forrest here, Cichlid-Man09. Welcome to the Fishroom. Welcome all new subscribers. Welcome all older subscribers, whatever. Thanks for watching today. We're going to get you guys a Fishroom update. Feed the fish some Southern Delight. Let you know what's been going on. Blah-bitty blue. Give you an update on the 2 challenges that I need to update you guys on. The new fish project, as well as the name for Mr. Spectabilis over there. There's that word again, Spectabilis. If you didn't see my last video, spectacular fish, I threw out a challenge to you guys to name him, and might as well just get down to it. And we do have a name courtesy of the Rick 2325, and simple stuff, not super crazy, not super elaborate, but what it did do was get votes from you guys, and you know, the whole challenge was getting you guys to name the fish, and he put out a name, and I don't know, 5, 6, 7 people went on there and, you know, said, awesome name, cool name. So his name is Spike now. Spike, you know, not one of those crazy mythological, you know, Leonidas or, you know, something crazy like that. Simple, but what it did, like I said, it got votes. You guys voted for it, so that's what you get. His name's Spike. We're going to refer to this dude as Spike from now on, and he does have a little bit of a spike thing going on with his dorsal back there. He's just looking incredible. But shout out to the Rick 2325. Cool name. Alright. And shout out to everybody who went on there after he put that and continued to bump that up. Spike sounds, you know, very cool. What else? I'm not sure if I've told you guys yet, but we kind of did some shuffle-uffling with some fishies. I did need to narrow down my number of Gorillas Blacks, at least in this tank, just to kind of narrow it down to, you know, the biggest and the baddest somewhat, because there were quite a few fish that just weren't doing as well as, you know, some of these big guys that we've got left over. So I've narrowed it down to probably, I don't know, 11 or 12. I had a whole bunch of them. The rest of them are over here. Those I just need to move out of the fish room because I don't want them. Honestly, they'll probably become Azul food. I might do a short video on that. Let me know if you want to see that. If you don't, please let me know, because I don't want to show you guys something you guys don't want to see. But yeah, narrowed my numbers down in there. I did have the F1 Rio Mags from Azul and Blondie. By the way, if you're not following me on Facebook, Cichlid-Man09, I took some sweet pictures of Mr. Azul right here. As a matter of fact, I can cut some into this video right now. Took some sweet pictures of him. Got a couple pictures of Hulk. You probably saw those. I threw those in there with the little montage of pictures. But he's looking great. His fry and her fry, which were in there, are now in the 75 down here. They really did need some more space. I'm really interested in growing out some of these guys. Showing some awesome spangling already. Not a whole lot. Very consistent growth rate throughout. As a matter of fact, I made up some of my Forrest special gel food. Not really, it's just gelatin and fish food. Made up some of that, and we'll throw that in for these guys, and they can show you how they like the stuff. Very simple stuff to make. If you haven't seen my video on how to make that stuff, I'll put an annotation right there. Go check that out. Basically walks you guys through how I make that. Very simple. I'm not going to tell you right now because then you won't watch the video. So simple stuff. Very easy stuff. Any fish food works. It doesn't have to be Southern Delight, whatever. But yeah, they're doing absolutely great in there. Spike over in his 75. You guys saw his last video. He's just doing incredible. I love this fish. Just turning out spectacular. Hint, hint, winkety, winkety, whatever. He's just doing great. Let's get him some veggie krill. He'll come out for the camera for you guys. Veggie krill. Come on, Spike. There he comes. Check out the jaw structure on these guys. Inspeckable. Inspeckable. Just doing fantastic. I mentioned in the last video, that's the stuff he eats, veggie krill. He's very partial to that stuff. We got another cube of gelatin over here we can throw in with the other guys in the big tank over here. Bigger tank. These guys just demolish this stuff. One complaint about the gel food that I make is that it's a bit messy. Can cloud up the water pretty quick, especially if they attack it as voraciously as these guys do. Green terrors are doing really good. They're probably getting close to spawning here soon. But yeah, they're just, you can see it kind of clouding up right there. Not a big deal. Same thing's going on over here. Just a little bit of cloud. But usually what can fix that is just giving them smaller portions more frequently, instead of just giving them one big old cube like I just did. Usually I cut those in half with my skizzers or my knife or whatever, and then I throw that in there, and then usually the clouding isn't an issue. But if you do throw a big piece in there, like usually I'll throw in a couple smaller pieces. Throwing a big piece like that, it's gonna cloud the water up a little bit. Let's see, crowd favorite. Let's go check out Hulk. Let's get this dude some growth food. You guys can watch him munch on some growth. He's just doing ridiculously fantastic. After this video, probably need to do a water change on this tank. Not because I'm like overdue or anything, but it's about time for his tank to get a water change. Probably gonna do about, I don't know, 75-80% water change, gravel vac, the whole gamut. Kind of give you guys a scale. That's a 2x4 right there. Probably I don't know, 6-7 inches long. He's definitely taller. I don't know why. You guys don't want to look at a freaking 2x4. You guys want to look at my fish. But he's a freaking monster. Absolutely beastin'. Angry as all get out all the time. Alright, challenge for you guys. Quick challenge. Not anything challenging. But in the comments below, our code word for today, H-U-L-K, Hulk. This guy right here. Just put one word Hulk in the comments. Let him know that you guys really enjoy viewing him on YouTube through your listening, watching device. So, challenge for you guys today in the comments below. Type the word Hulk, H-U-L-K, all in caps, all in undercase, one of each, one the other way, whatever. I want to see, let's keep this trend of you guys commenting a lot on my videos, because I love it. I love having you guys participate in my channel, because that's what it's all about. So, code name for today, our challenge for you guys in the comments below, one word in a comment, H-U-L-K, Hulk. Beast mode. Beast mode. Whoa. Anytime I come in here, anytime I get near his tank, especially when I'm not paying attention, the first thing he likes to do is give me a big old splash. Scares the schnit out of me. But that's what it's all about. It's fun. What else do we got to talk about? He got himself some growth food. Azul and Blondie. Just these two fish are rising quickly, especially this guy right here. I don't know. He might surpass Hulk in terms of my favorite in the fish room, because he is just really starting to progress. You can kind of see his profile is starting to develop a little bit. Little bit of a nuchal hump starting to pop. He's getting to that development stage where, you know, things are going to start progressing quicker and quicker, and when he does put on size, it's going to be a lot more noticeable. you know, start putting on that maturity size. You know, whereas fish don't necessarily, because a lot of times fish kind of, when they grow, they'll grow out and just kind of be, you know, kind of lanky and skinny. And then once they get to the point where they're putting on mature size and mature weight, they'll start bulking up a little bit, growing higher a little bit. You can see this guy right here. I mean, perfect example. He's fat, he's chunky, his profile's developed. Azul's hitting that stage because even though lengthwise they're similar, you know, Hulk's about a foot, Azul's about a foot. He's about a foot long. In terms of maturity levels, this guy right here is an adult, full-on fledged, booming adult. Azul, not so much there because he's not quite to that, you know, full-on mature size. Probably once he gets to that 15 to 16 inch range, that's when, you know, he'll probably do that next level of maturity. But really starting to look incredible. I love my fish, and I see them on a daily basis, and they still, boom, blow my mind. I love it. But these two are just doing fantastic. Look at that. You can see right there, you can kind of see just a little bit of a profile developing. But you can really, I mean, that's my hand. He might actually be longer than Hulk right now. I can't tell because it's, you know, apples and oranges. You can't really compare them in different tanks. Beautiful, long, extensive trailers and filaments coming off his fins. Just going to be a very special, probably 6 months in terms of his development. You guys are going to go along with me with that. Just kind of following him as he turns into that beast. But what else we got to talk about? Oh, the new fish challenge number 3 won. I don't think I'm going to do the drawing today because I'm not going to order the fish this week. So I'll do the drawing probably at the end of the week. And what I'll do is I'll just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, on little numbers or something. I'll figure out some way to do kind of a drawing for you guys. I'll probably do it in a quick video, just so that, you know, get that out there. But number 3 won. I believe it was like 20. I think I just got another vote for it. By the way, I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody out there who watches my videos. My last 3 videos where I've kind of given you guys these little challenges, these little incentives to, you know, go down there and comment, have by far and away been my most commented videos that I've ever had. Consistently, each of them's about close to 100 comments. I'm sure in the middle of this video somewhere I added a challenge in there because I want you guys to be doing this every time. I think eventually I'll start throwing in some incentives. Still got to think about exactly what I want to do with that. Maybe once a week with my challenges, throw in maybe a winner gets something. I don't know. But forgot to mention this. I always do it because I don't make lists before I make videos of stuff that I want to talk about because I always forget to do it. But yesterday I got to watch my Denver Broncos beat up on the New England Patriots in an AFC Championship game. And then right after that, my Seattle Seahawks beat up on the San Francisco 49ers and Colin Kaepernick in the NFC Championship game. My 2 preseason picks for the Super Bowl. My 2 favorite teams in the NFL. Gonna go play in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks over in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium. Funny fact though, Eli won a Super Bowl in Peyton Stadium. Now Peyton is going to Eli Stadium with the possibility to win a Super Bowl there. Very interesting. They're brothers if you didn't know this. But I just wanted to say I just had an absolutely fantastic day watching football. I've been a Peyton Manning fan for a decade. Was a fan for him in Indy, moves to Denver. I'm a fan in Denver, and both games, that pick at the end, Richard Sherman with the little tip like that, little tip, and then the catch in the end zone with the interception. Although his interview with Aaron Andrews kind of scared my family, but it was awesome. Matter of fact, my son was wearing his Sherman shirt. Very excited for the Super Bowl. If you're going to be watching the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, you're gonna be in for a treat because it's going to be fantastic. By the way, if you're a member of the Broncos or the Seahawks and you're watching my videos, good luck. I'm rooting for both of you. I don't know who I want to win. And that's the honest truth. I honestly am. This is the most conflicted I've ever been for a Super Bowl in my entire life. Because if the Seahawks win, it's going to be fantastic. But if the Broncos win, it's going to be fantastic. I don't know. You know, Peyton winning his second Super Bowl in a different city, first quarterback to do that. Russell Wilson, second year winning a Super Bowl. Stories are great. Had a great time watching football. Let's get back to whatever I'm talking about. Just trying to make this video longer for you guys. I want to thank everybody who's been participating, and just know that I'm going to keep throwing down challenges. And I'm sure 2 minutes ago in this video I threw down a challenge for you guys. Hopefully it's cool, because I haven't even thought of it yet. So thank you for participating. Number 3 won. We'll do the drawing in another video. Don't want to... honestly, I just don't want to do a bunch of editing today and messing with it. I just want to get the video up so you guys can watch it. Check out this beast over here. Oh. It's really cool, you know, as somewhat of a newer hobbyist, because I haven't been doing this for a long time, to get these experiences like I've had with Hulk, you know, watching him grow and progress. As somebody who spent a lot of my time on the internet, when I first started out looking up fish and, you know, seeing all these fish and watching videos and all this kind of stuff, to kind of start getting those fish that are kind of like those pictures and those specimens that I, you know, saw when I first begun, to kind of get those fish progressing and aging to the point where they can become, you know, to that maturity level, is a really cool aspect of where I'm at in my hobby. Because I'm just chilling. I'm chilling, enjoying my fish, and, you know, really watching them grow and progress and, you know, turn into family pets. And it's really amazing to have it, you know, seeing these fish every day. It doesn't necessarily hit on that, but, you know, if I were to watch my YouTube videos 4 years ago as me, I don't know if I was looking at myself, the camera looked weird. But if I was watching my videos 4 years ago when I first started doing this, you know, I feel like I'd be pretty impressed with the fish. So, you know, very proud of that. And they're just looking incredible. It's really cool to, you know, be experiencing what I was striving for when I first started out and saw these beautiful specimens. And, you know, when I first saw an Umbi and an LFS, it was amazing. And just cool stuff, you know, just cool stuff. You know, I really do love this hobby, and I love you guys. What are we gonna do here? Let's feed Azul and Blondie. They're probably hungry. I'm gonna set the camera down. I'm not even gonna cut this and edit this. You guys can do whatever. Power feed, right there. Got a little bit of power feed. Sorry about that. Apologize. I just didn't want to cut it and blah blah blah. Power feed in my little trap door. Funny thing is, she always comes up and eats a lot quicker and more voraciously than he does. I think he more or less will eat more volume, because he'll just kind of slowly, kind of like a dude, lazy, just eats all day. And she comes over here, gets what she wants, and, you know, she's pretty content. I think she's trying to keep herself trim. He's trying to bulk himself up, trying to look good for his girl. See if we can get him turned sideways real quick, so you guys can kind of get a... This is just a normal notebook. I'll just set that right there, so you guys can somewhat... It's really hard to get a size comparison, because this tank is kind of big, and especially through a video, and there's nothing in there that you guys can really relate to. Yeah, whatever. He's not going to do anything for you guys. 15 minutes on the video? Whatever. If you're still watching, you're awesome. By the way, if you're still watching this, I do have a cool video series. I believe it's going to be a series. Should be pretty funny. That I'm going to be coming out with. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, except for the title of it is going to be called Boom Fish Tank. You guys have no idea what that means. Hopefully you have no idea what that means. I'm not even going to tell. I'm not going to tell anybody. I got something. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. Hopefully you guys like it. But other than that, I don't got anything else to share with you guys. Let's check out and see the deterioration of our gel food. I actually pulled this out of the freezer, so the inner part of it is probably still a little frozen, which is probably good, actually, because it probably allowed them to kind of go a little bit slower than what they usually do, and they usually just go after it like a psycho. Sorry the video's so long for you guys. Been a spell since we did an update. Did a done update. But you know, figured you guys deserve something, and I like talking. So Thanks for stopping by in the fish room with me and my fishies today. Azul says thank you for watching. Hulk says get the F away from my tank. Pound it. Like I said, got to do a little gravel vacuum action. Clean up some of that cyanobacteria. Not gonna hurt him, just there. Shout out to all the guys on Team Aquatic Support: Jeff, Mike, Sean, Brian, Conway. I think that's it. There's all those badass dudes. Go subscribe to them. Go over and hit up Aquatic Support Systems, Mike and Conway, if you want yourself some Southern Delight. That's where you get it. Exclusive bulk dealers, by the way, exclusive. What else? I don't got anything else to say to you guys. Other than I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We're gonna do the, drawing whatever for my new fish. Not exactly gonna be happening, ASAP, but boom, fish tank is coming. I can guarantee you that. That's why I'm telling you in a video right now, because it's making a commitment to myself to do it. But should be pretty cool. Should be pretty fun. And losing my voice, so we'll see you guys on the flippity flip flip flop.